Alright guys, here we are. We have Serenity Valley II, Rise of the Industry. And today we're just going to, not going to do a map video. We're not going to do a review. We're just going to, we're basically just going to play. I love this map. I love Serenity Valley 4. We do a play series on it. And we're just going to play around here with Rise of the Industry, which is the latest update. As you can see, there are a ton of extra things down here to do. Lots of various industries to take a part in. Multi-crop, so we have oat, rye. We've got 5 other crops added to this. And we still own a fair number of fields, so there's going to be plenty to do to start out between the industries and the fields. So we're going to do this video on normal mode. I normally play on hard mode, but just for fun, we're fired up normal. And as you can see, we have our normal selling points for Serenity Valley. But if you look how wide the how narrow the scroll bar is, we keep going because there's so much other stuff added to this map. It will be a hard time for you to find yourself with nothing to do on this particular version of Serenity Valley. And to that end, we start with a ton of extra equipment. And to some degree, we're going to start off by selling off most of this stuff so we can get money, because I want this to kind of also be a kind of an experiment with the mod contest mods. I have loaded up a bunch of the mods from the mod contest. In addition, I've got a bunch of mods that I normally play with. So we're going to kind of have a combination of mod contest mods that we're going to play with and regular mods that I usually use. So let's just take a real quick tour of the farm just for fun, just to see some of the differences between version 4 and the version that we're playing here. So this particular building was not in version 4. There was another building that was a little further down, and the wash bay is down there now. The version that I play in my play series has a big sign here on the side of the barn. But instead we have one right here, which I really like it being right here, because it's, as you pull in, you can kind of see your quantities as you come in, either to fill or to dump. We've got some storage silos over here for seed and fertilizer that he's been added. And to that extent, I believe there's some storage over here. Let's go take a look. See if we can jump this. Yep. So I think over here we have some storage for liquid fertilizer. Here and here we've got 2 different liquid fertilizer tanks. And then we have a storage tank here for fuel. So you fill up, I believe you can store fuel in here and take fuel out. And to that end, he is, I don't know if this is a storage or if this is just a, yeah, there's 2 different triggers. You can see a dairy off in the distance. We've got some storehouses over here for some finished products. And Rockhound has done a great job with putting signs on everything. So we know this takes molasses, and this takes sugar cubes. I could jump over it from that way, but I'm not able to jump over it from the other direction. Of course, we've got all of our starting equipment and some more starting equipment that we're used to. We have ducks. I don't know if you can hear the ducks in the sky flying overhead, but I've never seen them flying overhead yet, but we definitely hear them. So we've got a mixing machine for pig food and a mixing machine for mixed rations on the farm. And then we have storage racks for our headers. And that's pretty much the farm. That's the changes from version 4. let's go down here. We've got some, if you haven't seen my video on the version 5 of Serenity Valley, this is, hey Sean, this is basically a continuation of the version 5 branch where we have the fermentation silos and we have our digestate biodiesel fertilizer factory. I did install, I did put in loco drive, so we've got our trains driving around for today's exploration of the map. I think he left the bunker in, the silage bunker in here at the cow farm. Hey Urex, yep, we do have our silage bunker still here at the cow farm. So here we've got the sugar factory, the Sapporo sugar factory. We have our milk factory here. So our dairy, which takes milk and produces, I believe it, oh, what's this? Serenity Valley Farm Fresh Dairy. So this takes milk and we get cheese and homogenized milk out of here that we can sell. And we have another dairy factory down here. This is the Sapporo, or yeah, Sapporo Dairy Factory. We have another fuel storage. And we've got silo, we've got seed and fertilizer production down here. We've got cardboard production. We've got pallet production. Oh no, this is different. Oh, what is this? This is a charcoal, isn't it? Yep, this is the charcoal factory. So this will produce charcoal and fire logs. Here we have the cardboard factory. Serenity Valley Foods. Ah, this is the meat processing. This is the meat processing factory where we deliver cows, pigs, or sheep here, and we get sausage and meat from here. That's pretty cool. We have the lumber mill, which is making board pallets. We have our pallet factory here, which we use to make pallets for a lot of the Sapporo industries. We've got 2 of those pallet factories here. We have an oil refinery, so we're going to be able to make our own biofuel. Canola, and we get forage, biofuel, and I believe it's slurry out of here. Battle Farms. What is Battle Farms? This is just a sell point. Jenny's Jungle, we have what is this? This is water. So it looks like we can store water here. Yep, this is for storing water, and we have greenhouses here. And a compost machine. Oh, you know what I forgot to add? I was going to add in that new manure bi-point placeable, but forgot all about it. But any rate, in theory, you could put that manure bi-point over here, and you would have manure for your greenhouses without having to have cows or pigs. And then I wanted to check Windy City Grill out because Rockhound told me that he remodeled this and made it look like a grill or a restaurant that somebody in his family has. So I had not looked at this yet. That's pretty nice. That's a lot nicer than the stock diner model that is in some of the other versions of Serenity Valley. Sean, I'm not sure what bugs you're referring to with respect to rise of industry. I didn't know that there were necessarily any bugs that he had found in this, but I just thought I would um, pull this up, and we're going to tab it over to the trains, because I want to slow them down. As you can see, we have a massive amount of equipment here we're going to sell off. There we go. Alright. So we're just going to sell off a lot of the equipment, as I said, and then we're going to buy up some other stuff. I've got in here some of the mods from the mod contest that I want to play around with, and some other mods that I want to play with. And we're just going to play around. We're going to do some harvesting. Obviously, we're going to get some stuff running. We're going to try to see if we can fire up some of these industries and just see what we can get done today. So let's get off the tracks. Let's actually move up here. Let's actually go to the shop and oh, it looks like he fixed this. So this was funny. This was plastered with Jenny Jungle signs in Serenity Valley version 5, and looks like he got that fixed. Okay, Sean, I get the This map is using let's check and see what version it is. This map is using Fabric Script 2.1.8.1, and it does have an issue where if you load up a mod that's using a different version of the Fabric Script, it seems to crash the game on map loading. So I'm not really sure what's going on there. I mentioned it to him, and he mentioned it was probably a conflict with the Fabric scripts. But I don't know if there's any type of a fix for any of that. So if anyone knows a fast way to sell equipment, that would be awesome. But we're just going to sit here and do it this way. Like I said, I want to use this stream to not only show the map off, but to play with some of these mods from the mod contest. And this is an incredibly easy way to get lots of money. So we're going to keep the Scorpion King because we're going to use it to cut down some logs for our factories. So we're going to start with a cool $5.3 million. And like I said, I want to try out some of these mods from the contest. So let's go ahead and we'll stretch our money as far as we can go by leasing all this stuff. I know I'm gonna get this Massey Ferguson mower, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lease that up too while we're here. All right. So this is the Kloss harvester that's in the contest. There is a little issue here with duals and the ladder. It's be nice if the ladder would extend out a little bit more to not clip through the tires. And looks like we have to do flip around. We're going to go ahead and get this thing up and harvesting with a hired worker so we can see what other kind of trouble we can get into. I believe this field across the street's ready to harvest. Let's just verify that. Yep. So unlike some other versions of Serenity Valley, this map does not have all of your fields ready to harvest right away, which is kind of nice. So I'm running the mod that allows you to activate door triggers from within the cab. And I have skinned my train, so the train that's in the map is not the same as the train that you're seeing here. So let's see if this drops straw or not. Alright, we'll hire you up. And let's go up here and buy ourselves a truck, a grain truck. Or I guess a tractor and a tipper. So let's see what kind of tractors we've got here. We don't need a big bud. Let's see if we can find one from the contest. This one's definitely from the contest, although I don't think we'd get very far with just 1,000 liters. Let's see here. I tell you, this was I think that was a tractor. That was a favorite of mine when I was looking at them. Let me just make sure. Yeah, I think it was this one. Let's go with extra work lights. Let's just go with that. No beacon. All right, let's just lease this thing up. And let's look at a tipper. See if we can find a modded tipper for the contest. It's one of these, isn't it? Let's see here. What's this one? Well, this one looks fun. It's a dolly. I usually don't like dollies, but we'll just go with it because we know we can just pull through. Let's go with... oh, we don't want that. Let's go with red. I like the picture. Let's do twin wheels. And I've got this thing about black rims are better. Let's go with that one. And let's go with a yellow... I don't know what that does. Sure. Alright, let's go see what we got over here. Well, it looks like I picked a red trailer, but now I've got a yellow trailer. So the design color apparently... okay, so the frame is the color that we picked in red, and then yellow is the actual color of the tipper. There we got dual wheels on it. So let's jump on in here. And I like this because I like the exhaust vibrating there, and this has got lots of cool little IC controls going on, so we can get out and take a look at the engine. Of course, we're running normal mode, so the engine's stopped. But let's see if we can. There we go. We got rotating fan belts. We got a rotating fan in there. I love the vibrating exhaust pipe. So let's put the covers back on. What does this do? I don't know. All right. Yeah, when I was working on a farm when I was a kid, we had cabs with we had tractors with cabs on them, and the air conditioning never worked. So, even though it was summertime, we'd have all the darn windows and doors open as we could because it was air conditioning never worked inside those things. So this tractor also has a really nice sound to it. We're going to go ahead and set up a course play course so we don't have to worry about this one. And then we can get off doing something else. What do we want to do? We want to do empty combine and offload. This is what we want to do, right? So have you all played with any of these mod contest mods? So I don't know about you all, but I tend to open these gates and never close them again. So Ohio Breezer, what's your favorite map for the mod contest so far? We don't have mod destruction or crop destruction on, so we're just going to do this. All right. So let's see what other kind of fun we can get into. What else do we got going on? I wonder if we can mow some grass. Let's go here and see if this grass needs mowed. It does not look like the grass is tall enough to cut at this point. So I think that's, I remember Rockhound mentioning that when he added the extra fruit types, it knocked the grass growth down to the first stage. Alright, come on, let's move up here. There we go. So there's a New Holland that's similar to that that tractor there, but I like this one a lot better than the New Holland that it's based on. So I guess we could. No, we can't hire help to bale because we're not using course play on the Kloss. What else do we have ready to harvest? What's in field 1? Field 1 is oats. Field 4, I bet you that's beets. No. Field 4 is that. Trick to count. I wonder what, do we know what kind of a header we need for, are you stuck on something over there? Oh, look at that. Oh, that hateful traffic. I don't know what you're waiting on. Oh, okay. So, let's see what the Tritica, what icon does it have? The split. So I think it takes the same grain header. And if that's the case, we'll just have to wait on that. Yep, it takes the same grain header. So let's get down here and do some forestry. Let's get some stuff up and running. There. I don't want to open you. You can close. I don't want you to close. All right. We're going to take the long drive over here to the forest area and start cutting down some trees. So, how many of you all have played the Serenity Valley 4 or 5 branch? I was surprised when I looked at my videos to see that the map tour of Serenity Valley 4 was one of the was, I think, the most popular video I've done. So it's one of the reasons I thought about doing this stream this afternoon of Valley 2, Rise of Industry. So the Scorpion King will completely ruin you from using any other method of cutting down trees. Hey, Ronnie. We're going to take a shortcut here. Alright, so I know Sean says he's never used the Scorpion King, so I'll just, for those that have never used it, we hit B to turn it on. You can see the head folds out there. The Scorpion King has 2 camera angles. I guess, well, 3. You have the in-cab, you have the camera angle from the boom, and then you got your outside. I think I didn't activate it, I don't think. So then you hit Y to, as far as the modded, we'll see it here in a second. Nope. So the default Scorpion King cut up to 8-meter lengths. I've got a little edit in that allows me to cut up to 12 meters, I think. Let's check, because I do want to use my absolute personal favorite. We're going to use, this is my absolute personal favorite mod. This takes 5 meters. Where's the auto load? This auto loads 5 meters. Alright. We want one of those. And we want a truck to go with it. Oops. We want all hitches. We want, of course, we want the big motor. Let's go for something. We don't want green. Let's go with nice red. Wide tires. Let's go with black. And chrome parts, because everything looks better in chrome. Alright, we'll pick that up in a moment. So then we, what I like to do is, I'm just using the mouse, but if you are fortunate enough to have a joystick, I hear that this makes it a whole lot easier. So you just kind of move it up there until you get the cut. So now we have a cut. I try to go as low as I can. We'll cut it, and then we'll swing it around. And then we'll, we need to want 5 meters. And then we hit cut. So, Ed, I'm not sure why 4 would be crashing, but I know that this particular map, if you have something that has the fabric script that's a different version than the fabric script that's included in the map, it seems to crash. I'm not really sure what the deal with that is, but I've not had any issues with 4 at all. Not close enough. Sometimes you get trees that are a little particular. We'll just go on to another tree. So I did try to activate seasons, and it caused an issue. Not really sure what the issue was, but I was not able to bring seasons up. It would just, the game engine would just crash on me. So that's something that might need to be looked at. So we're going to cut down one more log, and that should be enough to get our pallet factory up and running. Of course, I'm trying to rush to get this done. I'm having issues. Alright, we'll just do one more. Then I'll know we'll have a full load. Hey, Martin. I think it's good, but then again, you can probably say that my opinion is biased because I've been doing a play series on version 4 of this map, or I guess I should say version 4 of the map that this map is branched from, because this is Serenity Valley II: Rise of Industry. It's based on the map that I am doing a play series on. And Rockhound basically watches that series. He's the creator of this map. And liked what I was doing with all the industries and stuff, so he basically made an industry version of that map using several of the industries that we use on the play series. So I will caveat my opinion is somewhat biased based on the fact that I use this map for a play series. So here we have the AR truck, and what I like about this truck is it's also got a fifth wheel. So you can use one truck to pull normal semi-trailers and the AR modules. And on a nice hot day, you can roll down the windows. There we go. And we'll roll that one down. And, you know, I'm not sure if that mirror is quite adjusted right to me, so I'm going to bring it in a little bit. I'm going to bring this mirror in a little bit so I can see the sides. And let's see here, where's the back mirror? I might want to bring that up a little bit. Make sure I'm looking out the center. There we go, that looks good. I've got to remember we got the trains running. I need to be a little bit more cautious on these train crossings. So where did we like that train crossing? I think this is where we were. Yep, there's our logs. I think, do I have that baler in here? That one we will play with. Although I can't wrap grass because we don't have any grass tall enough to wrap. So we may have to fast forward time to get grass tall. But we could use it for the grass bales that we're doing. So this particular trailer is auto load. So let's switch back. We will left side, and we'll start our auto load. All right, let's stop that. Strap our logs down. I like to load just a few logs at a time, so everything loads up nice and evenly. That one's going to be a problem. Let's unload. There we go. Let's unload. There we go. So like I said, I'm hearing ducks, but I keep looking for them and I don't see them. So I'm not really sure if we just have duck sounds, but no real ducks. Let's see here. Let's change sides and get that one that fell. Alright. Let's strap these down. Let's see if we can't get this one more log. So this particular trailer will take up to 6 meter lengths, but will only auto load up to 5. So these, we've got what, 3 trees? How many trees did we cut down? We cut down 1, 2, 3, 4 trees. So 4 trees all on this load. It's rather top heavy, so we do need to be careful because this truck will tip. I hear a train. Good thing we didn't drive over that. At this time, I would not recommend seasons on this map because when I went to load this map up with seasons selected, it basically crashed the game. So I'm not sure if where is the? I'm not sure why that happened, but basically there is something going on, possibly with the fabric scripts and seasons on this map that causes the game engine to hiccup. I guess we'll just go out this way. Oh, does Courseplay basically drive too fast and then your log truck flips? Is that what happens? So our pallet factory is up here across the street from the gas station, and the gas station is a fuel buy point. All right. So let's. This trailer has a nice little trick if you haven't seen the unload. Of course, you could auto unload, but what's the fun in that? So let's take a look. So we So the side opens up and then the whole trailer tips to the side. And let's auto load these back up. Strap them down and do the same thing over here. Alright, so let's I guess we'll take this down here to our other pallet factory. Where's that? Is that here? Yep. We'll just take it in here and drop it off. Oh, we better turn off auto load. There we go. And we might as well sell these down at the sawmill just to get rid of them. There we are. So we'll just leave that down here. Let's figure out what other kind of trouble we can get into. So I did not add anything to this map. This is how the map comes, with all of these industries already in it. So we have, again, let's take a look at our commodities or prices screen. We have 5 extra crops. We can make seed and we can make fertilizer. I'm not really sure what that is. We can make cheese and milk. This is cardboard. That's not sure what that is. We got sugar. We got molasses. We have raspberries, strawberries, and red currants. We have pallets. We have butter, kefir, yogurt, sweetened condensed milk. We have charcoal. We have fire logs. We have ham. We have, well, sausages and meat. So we have a fair bit of extra stuff to do on this map. Of course, it's really hard to demonstrate a lot of this stuff up front. Canola. We got some canola. Let's take canola down to our biofuel factory. So let's look at a... let's go with this one. It's going to match our truck. It's a bit tall, but we'll work with it. Yeah, there's pretty much, I mean, other than maybe a storage thing or a storage placeable, but the silo pretty much, your farm silo pretty much stores everything you need. There's a new manure mod that allows you to buy manure. I was going to try to activate that, but forgot to buy it. So we're just going to take this little bit of canola down to the biofuel plant just to get it started. This road has been smoothed out a bit. On Serenity Valley 4, if you tried to go down that road at 50 mile an hour, you would go flying. see here. The oil refinery is this way. Up. Alright. So we'll come back in a little bit and we'll have biofuel. See, we've got our pallets already going. Trying to think of what other industries we can get fired up. I really wish we could mow grass because I want to get. Where's the baling? No. Where's the mowers? This is it. I got my little. This is my buddy here. If you've never seen this, this is the mod to have right here. The little Profi hopper. Let's get to mowing some grass. Yeah, see, it's too short. We can't mow anything. Oh well. But I like this this Massey Ferguson little mower. It's too small if you ask me for this field or for this map, but we've got this side mower. This is with the mod contest. Let's check that out. Let's do this one. Front guard. This tractor's got a slow takeoff. That's nice. Let's fold it. And then... Well, how do you... X. With the mouse button, you have to use the mouse button to swing it out. Oh, it rotates. Oh, look at that. So I guess if you're mowing on a hill, you could, on a bank. That's all with the mouse button. Or will it run behind you? Insufficient power. Well, I guess we're not going to use this tractor. How much power does that take? 70 horsepower. Well, how much power has that tractor got? 47. Well, that'll do it. Let's see here. How about one of these Fords? This will do it. Toggle dashboard. Okay, that changes the display a little bit. Alright, let's open up our cab. Let's see this slow down. I do not have the manual attach mod, so that's pretty neat that that's animated in there. Oh. All right, just move this out of the way since we can't mow anything yet. Let's check this baler out. 125 horsepower. Okay. So then I had saw that you need where is it? You need this. Right, and you need this. Right. You know what, we should probably have a bigger tractor for that thing. Let's pick something. Let's pick something fun. That ought to be big enough. Alright, now, I have no idea what that is down there on the screen. Okay, looks like it already comes with some. B. B. Is there anything we need to do up here? E to enter. I've never used this baler, so I'm not sure what any of that stuff down there means. Let's see here. Let's turn on the baler. Let's lower the pickup. I hear it making some sounds. We've got some interesting animations going on there. So we have J wrap bales on. I don't know if it's going to wrap our straw bales. Nope. So I do notice that we slow down when we eject our bale. Like I say, I don't have any grass to bale because with the added crop types, it appears that the grass growth level is set to is set down to 0. So we'll have to wait for some time to pass. But we are definitely baling straw without stopping, although the straw bales seem to sometimes they get kicked off to the side. You see they're going off to they hit the ground. So I don't know, I kind of still like my square baler. Oh, I guess down there it's telling you what stage things are in. So see, it's like in the stage that it's collecting the bale, now it's wrapping the bale, now it's ejecting it, and of course if we had grass it would wrap it. So we'll have to wait for grass to grow a little bit before we try this on some grass. But other than the bale basically rolling off at some random direction when it unloads, it's pretty nice. Oh, and then I guess we have a bale counter. All right. So that's the Ultima Krone Ultima. This one's 4,000 liter bales. Then we've got of course we've got our Kuhn square baler. There weren't any balers in the contest other than this little Massey Ferguson one. That's a square baler with this bale trailer. Oh, we've got this fun. Let's play with this. Have you all seen this mod? This is all about just having fun today, messing around on this wonderful map. So for those realism folks, this is an abomination. This does not exist anywhere in real life. This is an absolute figment of the modder's imagination. It is a complete abomination to realistic people, or those that are into being realistic as far as their gameplay goes. So let's do this one over here. Let's square bales work position, and let's turn everything on. Let's lower the pickup. We got some nice animation there on the pickup head. We're doing our baling. And then the trailer's auto load. Since we've got a nice wide pickup here, we don't have to worry about missing any bits on the turns. So what I noticed on this trailer is as you load the trailer up, the wheels will, more and more of the axles will start to make contact with the ground. Right now it's just the back wheels. But as it gets loaded, more and more of the wheels will make contact. So I don't use this too terrible often. It's just sometimes a fun thing to whip out and make use of. So we got 2, 4, 6. We've got 8 to a stack. I don't know how many stacks will go up, but I like the way this trailer loads. Simply because it doesn't put like 3 or 4 straight up in a stack and then move on. It basically stacks a layer and then it stacks another layer. So even though it's auto load, it's semi realistic to how you would stack a trailer. You wouldn't put 4 bales on top of each other and then move on to a and I just moved it to there. We about done this field? We're getting there. So we'll have to see what other kind of trouble we can get into. Now we can see we got all 3 axles spinning now that we've got, quote, some weight on the bales. Under auto load, you don't have any weight until you actually unload it, but still, it's interesting to see how the wheels are spinning based on how much is loaded on the trailer. So that harvester's working out real nice. It's just bad that that there's that graphics glitch if you have dual wheels. All right, let's unload our trailer. Next, well, there we unloaded it. Let's strap it down and let's go ahead and sell these. And figure out what else we can get into. I wonder if I can get through there with this. Nope. Let's fold. Why unload the baler? There's nothing in there. There we go. I guess we'll put it down here in this, put it over here. Let's see what we got going on here. Everything's still growing. We'll need that harvester for that. Board pallets. So our cardboard factory, which is... Where's our cursor at? Where's my cursor? Alright. So our cardboard factory will need wood chips to get running. So let's see, forestry, wood chippers, Okay. Now let's I think this is the Fent favorite from the contest. I've got a couple Fent favorites. Chrome is always better. Yeah, this is the one from the contest. There's sunroof. So we're going to need our truck. You know what? I think that thing's too tall. Let's get let's do this one. Oh, this has got a it's got a little bit of a texture issue going on there. It's black and then it goes wonky. I think we're going to get rid of that one. And let's pick up a different one. All right. So let's head on down here and let's chop up some trees and get our cardboard factory up and running. Because we'll need cardboard, or we'll need pallets and wood chips for our cardboard factory. Well, we're making our pallets, so we're also making wood chips at those factories, but they don't make very many wood chips. So what do y'all think about these Fent favorite models? I tell you, I've got a slew of them in my mods folder. I really like the older styling. Sometimes I think the newer style tractors look a bit they look a bit too much the same, in my opinion. Kind of a rough road here. Get her set up. Oh, what are you doing way over there? Oh. Well, you better get you off the tracks before the train comes and takes you out. So if you haven't seen this semi, I like this semi too because it's got a spinning drive axle. Alright, let's get let's not run into the trees. Let's try to not take out the guy's pool. So thinking about the pool, it made me think about Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to any fathers watching. Alright. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Well, the old-fashioned way when you have farmer's touch and superhuman strength. This is that tree that we had a problem with earlier. We'll just cut it off here. I am a father. The My wife has decided to our Father's Day gift from the kids and her were to her and the kids to go to the local watering hole for the afternoon. She knows that I am not so keen on water. It's one of the last places in the world I'd rather be, is at a pool or a lake. And of course, they enjoy it so much. Did I turn this off? Why is it stopping? I'm going to turn it on. Is it still on? Doesn't sound like it's on. Maybe it turns itself. I usually play on hard mode, so maybe it turns itself back on when you put a log in it. Oh, come on. I hear there's ducks again, but geese, but I've never seen them in the sky. Maybe they don't fly in the sky. Oh, it does turn on. Thank you. There we go. Oh, okay. So on normal mode, this thing runs when you get a log close to it, but then cuts off. On a hard mode, you start it and then it just runs. Oh no. Yeah, I don't do wood chips too much. So how full are you? Getting there. Do one more. I guess it won't let you run with your saw out. I've got a 3-year-old boy and a 13-year-old girl. They are quite the pair to have to deal with. Our oldest, when she feels like it, is a great help. When she doesn't feel like it, it's like, you know, obviously not a great help. It would be the exact opposite of a great help. Alright. Let's take this down to our cardboard factory so that we can put pallets in there once they're ready. So what I don't know is if these signs give you any income. I know if you place the signs down with the placeables, they do give you a few dollars of residual income per hour. Looks like we need to back. So this looks like it's a belly dump trailer. I think that's what I found when I was doing the testing. So it looks like it's dumping out of the bottom. Yep. There's a bit of a bottom animation dumping out. So there are signs. There are signs for the storage areas, and there's signs for the warehouses. Let's see. Is there wage payment? All right. We should already have money, so there's no property income, so it doesn't look like those signs give us anything. All right, we'll dump that there. So I'll show you these signs, what I'm talking about. Is this Xbox 360? Now I'm playing on PC. So I was talking about these signs here. There's a sign placeable for these factories that if you put in, you get a couple bucks an hour. Let's see if our fuel is ready. Looks like it is. And we got a little bit of fuel. And these signs here, these mods don't come with these signs, I don't think. They're put in. At least when you put them down as a placeable. Alright, so that one's almost done. That one's almost done. So let's go over here and pick up something to get our pallets with. Before we do that, looks like our harvester's done. It's not done. Why do you say you're done? Get in. Oh, our crop's withered. Oh no. Did our crop wither? Oh, it's not withered up there yet. Let's go up there real quick. Let's empty this. So we just left the clock at 5x. So normally if I was playing a map, I would do this on 1x. So the trailer there has a nice fill plane. It's nice and level. If it wasn't a dolly trailer, I'd like it a lot. So we're going to go up here and start harvesting our another field just to have this guy do something. And then there's a couple cedar mods I want to try out. So we'll see if we can't replant that field. Yeah, the field for the size of this harvester, field 10 was fairly big. For my play series, I actually merged fields 10 and 11 together for one large field. So is this field is a lot longer this direction. All right. Let's stop you. So I really like this tractor. It's got to be one of my favorites for the mod contest. The graphics on the TV, I don't understand. Let's see, what did we get off of that harvest? 44,000. That's not bad. I think we started with like 8,000. Let's check the dump on this. Oh, this is a side dump. Or I guess you could do a back dump. Whoa, kind of rough. So we'll just record this course and we can go off and try some cedars out. This is a pretty loud tractor though, that's the only negative. I've not played version 5 simply because of the play series that I do is on a customized version of version 4. And version 5 was simply just some industry stuff added to version 4 and some fixes. Let's see here. Where's the cedars? Here we are. So let's see. This is a cedar. What is this? This is what I wanted to try out. So we have that. There's a seed tank for that. Let's go shop by brand. Now, what brand was that? Here it is. Then we have this. And then we have this cool thingy that goes in the tractor. Let's get another tractor for fun. Are you? Yeah, I guess you have enough power. We'll get the big one. Let's do that one. Yeah, I think version 5 is pretty much just like this map. When I talked to Rockhound about this map, he mentioned that he figured he would just split off the industry stuff as a different fork, and thus make it Serenity Valley II. What is? These are hoses. Let's see here. Open case. Now what? To attach the pipes, move closer to the pallet. Move the case. Am I supposed to pick this up? Move the case near any tractor. Oh, well, you're talking about this. So you take this, you put it over here, and you install this in the tractor, and then you toss the case over here out of the way. And now if we go in the tractor, and where is it? Where is it? Boy, it wasn't. I didn't try it on this tractor. I tried it on a different one. What's this? To attach the pipes, move closer to the pallet. All right. Anybody use this mod to know how we work this? Page up. It's like our tractor's sliding. All right. Maybe we need to have something else picked. Ah, attach pipes. There we go. See what that did. Okay, so now we have a pipe that runs between the back and the front. It doesn't quite line up on this tractor, but hey, that's fine. Let's see here. I don't think there's a seed fill point, so let's buy some seeds. I don't know what the capacity of this is. So just we'll just load up on seed bags. Huh. Are you doing anything? Let's try regular seed pallets, I guess. So this seeder is in the mod contest. Let's see if we can fill the back. There we go. That worked. Let's check the store, see if it's under miscellaneous. No. Let's go back to brand. Do you hold seed? It's made for the distribution of fertilizer. So this holds seed. This holds fertilizer. Well, that is why it did not take fertilizer or seed. So let's pull up fertilizer. So we're taking on fertilizer now. Alright, let's see. Now, I don't know where the control module went. In the tractor that I had tried this before on, it just showed up in cab. And I also don't know if this will work without cultivation. So it does not look like it works unless you cultivate. Let's see if we have any fields that are cultivated. Nope. None of the fields that we own are cultivated. And it looks like all of our crops are now withered. So we won't be harvesting anymore for this moment. Alright. Let's go see if we've got a cool cultivator that's a mod. Oh, I like this one. So this takes 100 horsepower. This is also a nice one. All right. We can use that Ford. We use this Ford tractor. So I like this cultivator because I think the animations are really nice on the 3 cultivation modules. So you see they swing kind of independent. And these 2 side ones fold down, but they continue to swing kind of independent of each other. There we go, we're cultivating. I guess we should run around and pick up these bales. So where's our truck at? Oh, there he is. Oh, you can adjust the pipes to move them around? Is that what that is? We'll have to check that out when we get back in it. Let's see, we get more square on this trailer. Alright. We want round bales. That'll work. Whoa. And then we can sell our bales now that we can, now that we'll drive the truck through. Alright, let's X, Y, and strap them down. Oh, I don't think that was a save. I think that was wacky farm sim physics, making it self-correct. There's no way we're going to get in from that angle. take the barn down. This map has all three animals. You don't start with any, but all three are available. Since I'm just messing around here, we didn't put any in. So we can adjust the pipes. Modify the pipe. Now they line up. Pipe height. Pipe height. Number. Oh, look at that. Okay. Well, now they're basically lining up, so I guess maybe. Let's lower that. Let's lower this one. You don't lower that one. So they seem to line themselves up, maybe, if you get out and back in. They have chickens. There's chickens over at the farmhouse. So you have chickies right here. And unless he's changed it, yep. All the eggs line up right here. No more hunting your eggs. They all just line up in a couple rows right there. Best thing ever. We've got some free-ranging chickens, but they don't lay eggs out here. Alright, so let's let's get out and look at this some more. So we can, what can we do here? We can change the width of the planters, is that right? So how do we do that? Previous setting. So this just changes our settings. Is it plus or minus? No. Before editing, complete closure. What closure? Alright. Now we can adjust the road depth. We can go minus to... Oh, look at that. Oops. Let me back up. So let's go minus. And it's doing something. Plus. And it's raising the height of those wheels. Tail. What's that do? Oh, look at that. That's pretty neat. Plus, minus, plus, minus. I'm not seeing. It must be a hidden animation that I'm not seeing. Seed lids. Open our seed lids. Close our seed lids. Micro lids. Open and close those. Wheel disc. wheel disc. Minus, plus, minus, plus. Oh, what's that? Oh, okay, it's changing the marker wheels. Alright, it's changing that. The edge. So that's pretty cool. You can change some of this stuff. I don't know if it will necessarily change it visually on the field or not, or if it's just more fun and so there we are. We are planting. The texture is changing. We're not seeing anything through the pipes, but that's fine. Are we planting? I'm not seeing the seed count go down at all. It says it's growing, so I guess we are planting. We should be putting corn down. Yep. So that's that mod. That is in the mod hub. That's part of the contest. That's pretty neat. So let's see if we can mow anymore. Can we mow yet? Nope. Can't mow yet. Alright. What we need to do is we need to get a flatbed. Well, we've got our flatbed. Oh no, let's use this. And where did we leave our truck? It's up here. We need to get those pallets for our cardboard. And now we have ourselves a flatbed truck. So one thing that I wanted to, I think it would probably take too long to drive down here, but where is it? 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 Is this it? No, I think it's under telehandlers. No. Maybe I didn't enable it. Oh, this thing. Have you all seen this thing? Oh, it doesn't even have forks. This says pallet fork. Have you all seen this? It's in the mod contest. I've not tried it on pallets before. I thought I'd give it a try. I don't think I really understand, Ed, what the these I don't know what that second word's supposed to be on this side of the U-net. All right, can we go now? Thank you. So I wonder if our seeder and our cultivator are going to end up running into each other. I didn't take a look to see how fast they work. So this thing, I wish it looked a little bit better, because it would be pretty cool for around the farm. But I don't know. I'm not too keen on the look overall. I wish it was maybe a little bit newer looking. But then again, I think this was in the modern classics category. So overall, it would be a fairly old front loader. But it's perfect maybe for a small farm or a small area that doesn't really need anything big. So this says it's a pallet fork, but I don't know if it's going to work. Yeah, it ain't working. Fail on you. Alright, we're going to get my personal favorite telehandler. With just the plain Jane pallet forks. So I like this telehandler because it's small. It has really good visibility from cab. And it's got some nice little extras. Let's see here. So we can open the door. Where is we can open the door and drive around with the door open, or we can open the window and just drive around with the window open. And then of course you have your normal controls. You've got a nice working gauge down there. Oh, I clicked apparently to do something else, and it activated the gate. Oh, looks like we gotta wait on the trains again. But with lots of the in-game telehandlers, you wouldn't necessarily be able to Oops. Let's. It would be a little hard to do this first person. I think I've got the. All right. There we go. Oh, let's tell you not to work. We will cheat here and pallets, work position. And we'll strap them down. Alright, let's go over to the cardboard factory just to get it operational. On the pipe side, there's dials for more settings on the cedars. Alright. Alright, so we will get some cardboard, pallets of cardboard out here soon. I'll leave that there. It looks like our cedar's about out of seed. Yeah, we should probably get... Should probably bring that flatbed back. And we can pick up those seed pallets. Actually, you know what? It's not like we got a ton of money. We'll use that. We'll use the service trailer to service our cedar. See if we can beat the train. We just beat the train. Whoa. We were not quite square going over that train crossing. Alright. So we have seed, fertilizer, fuel, and water on this. And it looks like maybe our seeder is catching up to our cultivator. Let's see here. On the pipe side, there's more settings. Open footboard. Ah, so we can stand up there. This map does not need a milk trigger placed. It is already in place. There is buy milk up here at the milk factory. Or at least it might not be buy milk. There's a milk buy point down here at the bakery. So the bakery will buy your milk. This map does have the auto sell disabled. So you will not be able to sell milk automatically at midnight. It will require you to transport the milk manually. Okay. Either that's refilled on its own. I don't think this mod is using seed. Or something. Alright, so you're going at 8 miles an hour. How fast are you going? You're going at 8 miles an hour. So, other than maybe the cultivator having a smalling working width, they're both going the same speed. Okay. Well, they'll eventually run into each other, I'm sure. So up here at the dairy, we'll go ahead and check that out. So the dairy has a milk delivery point. We'll need a softer tractor if I'm going to talk. So there are two products, milk and cheese. They come there. They're generated there. And you will drop off your milk right here. But I know this map has the milk sale disabled because Rockhound is a member of PCSG, which is also I am also a member of. He was asking folks over there how to disable the milk sale, and he got that figured out, so you don't have to place the stop milk sign. It's embedded within the map. So we know if you're going to harvest, if you're going to play this map at 5x speed, you're going to either going to need a bigger harvester than this, or you're going to need multiple harvesters to get your 3 fields harvested before they wither. awful. I'm just stashing everything all over the place, but I'm just playing this map for fun. Just thought I'd use it as a way to try out some of these contest mods. And if I kept this tractor, I would definitely make it quieter. It's a bit too loud for my taste. Alright. We got a little bit of oat before it withered. Looks like we've got our traffic. See, we just seeded the rest of that strip, and we're still at 480 corn, 480 units of corn. Now, did when Landy Kid did this map, did he or this seeder, did he notice the seed usage going down, or did he have the HUD disabled, so you really couldn't tell? Let's see here. Do we have any plows? Any mod plows? Oh, we've got this one. Oh, what's this? Fertibox. Bendar. Let's go to the Bendar category and see if we can figure out what this Fertibox is. Oh, what is this? Fertilizer spreader improves yields of carb. Alright, let's... Whoops. Whoops. Let's lease this up. So what do you take? You take 300 horsepower. Let's see, where are you at? Let's go with another fun mod. This is not a part of the contest, but I like it. Whoa. You're heavy. Oh, this has a pipe too? Man, that's heavy. That thing just squatted that whole tractor down. Alright, let's see if we can get some fertilizer in here. Any more fertilizer? Nope, just seed bags. Buy up some fertilizer. So I'm pretty sure this is another mod contest mod, because I don't recall seeing this in my I don't recall having this before. So let's go plow this field up here. Alright, let's see, we need to unfold this. Oops. Alright. And we drop it. And, what are you doing? What are you doing? Well, that is very interesting. Oh, you're done now, are you? Let's try you from the other side. Sorry about that, folks. I had a phone call I had to take. So this thing is acting a little weird. I guess the in-game AI doesn't really know what's going on here with this thing. But when I activate hired help, it will lift up this back implement, and even while it's lifted up, the back things, the back discs rotate. So that's kind of fun when it's when it's lifted up. And it does show that this is in a plowed state. It does show that it's fertilized. The coloring was a little weird, and I'm not really sure why it wasn't all the right color, you know, showing one state, one level of fertilization. But it seems to work. It requires a pretty heavy tractor for just the small working width that it is. But it seems to function. Again, if we look at our fertilized, we kind of have a bunch of different colors here. So it's acting a little weird, and it's showing that it doesn't need plowed. I'm sure if we plowed a little bit more, it would look a bit better than that. So we'll just night is coming on here at Serenity Valley, Rise of Industries. So we'll just we'll leave that there. I'd say it's a nice try, but it's not working out so great with hired help. If you just do it all by hand, then it'll probably be fine. And now that our cultivator is moved along, we'll get our seeder back up and running. So let's see, this should show fertilized also, and it is showing fertilized, and it is show growing, and it does show corn. So the seeder seems to be working just fine, except it doesn't seem to be using seed. And Ed in chat seems to think that it may be because we put that little controller module in the tractor, but the module just seems to have disappeared. So on a different tractor, when I had tested it, the control module popped in the tractor just fine. I don't remember if that was a modded tractor or was a in-game tractor. But let's see here. Can we mow yet? Doesn't look like it. Let's speed up time and move into the next day. Do I have? Yeah, I got manual fast forward in. There we are. It's tomorrow. Let's see. Can we mow now? Oh yeah, we're mowing now, buddy. Now we can bring out the Massey and mow that, get some mowers running. And then we can wrap them with that wrapper. So this little mower is great if you're just going to mow a little spot of grass. You need a little bit of grass for some reason. The back holds 5,000 liters. Alright. Just get that Massey Ferguson. So the best way to find that is to search by category. And it's this one. So for a small map, this is a cool little self-propelled mower. So I think 31 and I think 34 is grass also, right? And 16. Let's go up and get 16. Let's go over here and just do this field. Might as well mow some grass while we're on our way there. We have headlights. So it's a nice little self-propelled cheap mower for the width of what you want to do. So it looks like you have to wait one full game day to be able to mow grass on Rise of Industry. Alright, let's see if we can do hired help to mow this grass. I've never tried. Guess you can't. That's fine. We have course play to the rescue. It's field 34. It's a 5-meter working width, and we are going to do northwest to east. And we are going to go. Stop. We do not want to run into the train. There we go. Alright, let's get our baler. This is what we've been waiting on. This is what I've been waiting on. Hello, Genetic Gaming. We're just playing here for some fun on Serenity Valley II. I'm sorry, guys. I need to get these doubles off. It just looks silly. These doubles with the baler just looks strange. Oh, we can't. We'll have to get rid of that and get a different one. Let's see here. What tractor have we not used of the mod contest that would be big enough to pull that baler? What's the horsepower on that baler again? 125. Well, that shouldn't be too hard to find. So do any of these work? Can we make you fast or big enough? Nope. I don't think any of these Massey Fergusons will work. We have this one. Sure. I don't remember why, but for some reason I wasn't too keen on this tractor. I think it's because the wheels just look a little bit too plasticky. They got some jagged edges on them, and the inside's a little odd. I think that's why I didn't like this tractor. But we'll use it. All right. So this baler does have some nice animations. We got some animations on the pickup down there. We got animations on those slats or whatever. Alright. So let's see how this all works. There's our first bale. He's dumping it back there. Let's... Oh, wait. Do we have to wrap bales on? Okay. I guess it wasn't set to wrap, so let's set that now to wrap. Change drop mode auto. What's that do? Alright, we want change drop mode collect. I wonder what that does. We'll just try all three of those settings. So when it's wrapping, it slows the baler down from its normal speed. We get a different wrap texture on the bale. And we plop off our bale. Oh, what? Wrap bales off. What? J, wrap bales. Alright. Let's see here when we get over here. So let's try to figure out what's going on here. It says wrap bales are off. Let's change it to wrap bales on, but that's what it was set at before when it didn't wrap. Alright. Let's reset the bale counter. It's in. What's this do? Collect. Anyone know what's going on? Now you're wrapping. Alright, I'm not going to change anything, and let's see if it wraps the next one. In. working partially, but someone in chat says that that this mod is supposed to require manual attach. I didn't necessarily see that, but I didn't necessarily look that hard when I downloaded this. So we're going to do it the way I like to do it. We're going to leave that there. And this is the method I use to wrap bales. Oh, looks like we've already grown some corn. Balers, we're just going to grab any old square baler we can come upon. Then we're going to grab our square wrapper. And does this wrapper take any horsepower? Oh, goody. I might be able to use this little tractor. Probably not. But we'll just try it anyway. Alright. This poor little tractor is so small compared to this other stuff. Are you coming? I guess we should probably wait here. Make sure we can both get across the railroad tracks. Anybody coming? Nobody's coming. Let's go. Here you come. It's a little baby tractor. Alright. We want to follow, and we want a 2.5 offset to the right. And let's turn you on and let's see if it works. We need to set this down to something like 6. And go. So the the crone there was basically going at 7 miles an hour, maybe 8 miles an hour when it was wrapping, so that it would basically wrap. It was baling slower so that it had time to wrap before it basically made another whole bale. So this is pretty much the same concept, except we've got two tractors, one using follow me with an offset to run the wrapper, and one baling. And this one will drop a bale once we get enough made. We will drop a bale. Get out of the way. Alright, let's stop. I guess we can't have a train running into it. Whoops. So he'll drop a bale here momentarily, and then the other tractor will just pick it up, wrap it, and about the time he's done, he'll come up on another bale. So it's basically the same. So Ed in chat saying that in Farm Sim 15 the same baler had similar problems every so often. Let's see, do we get... for those not familiar with the map, the cow area is right there in front of us. And the sheep and pig area is off there to the right. Oh, there we got a bale. You see 2.5 meters is just perfect. Hopefully he won't run into that light pole. I ran it a little bit too close to that light pole. That's how I do square wrapped bales. It's just a random square bale in the front and a tractor pulling the square bale wrapper in the back, and we have everything just running at 6 miles an hour. And if I mow with the crone, the big crone, the big M, then 6 mile an hour is perfect. I think with these smaller windrows of grass we could probably pick it up a little bit. But this is also using the auto unload for round bales, which has been updated to work with the square bale wrapper. There goes our little mower. So yeah, it looks like we could kick this up a few mile an hour with these smaller windrows. I don't want to run into that. Well, hello, Jimmy Olsen. He's commenting that the Massey Ferguson mower is just what the game needed. Or are you talking about the Big M? So it does look like with these smaller windrows we could bale and wrap at 9 mile an hour without any issue whatsoever. You confirmed it's the Massey. I think yeah, the Massey pack is going to introduce a whole new set of things that the game has been lacking, and that's you know, period specific smaller equipment. I know that in the forum, supposedly the classic pack is in testing for release by Giants. I'm assuming this is the same classic pack from Farm Sim 15, but yeah, I think the Massey pack will work wonders for smaller maps or people that just want to play with smaller equipment, maybe period specific equipment. So guys, we are coming up on 3 hours, and I'm going to cut it off at that point. I was just wanting to get some visibility to Serenity Valley, Rise of the Industry, Serenity Valley II, because I think that Serenity Valley overall, this map overall, is a wonderful map, and I would say it's probably one of the best sleeper maps out there. I think we might have a problem with courseplay in that wrapper. We're probably going to run into each other. Let's see. They're definitely going to run into each other. I think this is one of the best little maps that's kind of a sleeper that not a lot of people know about, or maybe not a lot of people talk about. Whenever people see this, they often ask, what map is that? And they usually like it pretty good. Hey, Rubber Burner, we're actually about to quit up. It's been about 3 hours. So, I like to give it some publicity, and I thought I'd give Rise of the Industry some publicity by doing a stream and kind of playing with the mod contest mods at the same time. So we're just going to finish mowing and wrapping out just for a little bit of fun. So I encourage you all to come back. If you're not a subscriber, please click the subscribe button. We're doing more streaming every so often, but streaming is not my main focus. You could say my bread and butter are my map videos that come out every Tuesdays and Thursdays. We've got an interesting map coming out on Tuesday that is not for the faint of heart. It has been around for a while, supposedly. I've only played Farm Sim 17, so I haven't played previous versions. But from what I understand, this map's been around for a while and is known to be fairly hard. So we're going to have a look at that map on Tuesday. And we will be doing a little old small... let's see here, what are we doing? What are we doing Thursday? I've already recorded Thursdays, so I've actually already recorded the following Tuesdays too, so I'm trying to figure out which one's which. Either next Thursday or the following Tuesday, we've got a map that I call the little map that thinks it's a big map, because it's a little map but plays like it's a big map. The fields are a lot bigger than they appear on the PDA. And then Crossroads, we'll do Crossroads whatever day we don't do that other little map. We also have Play Series on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on Serenity Valley version 4. We're up to episode 31, I think. And we're going to go to episode 50 on that map, or on that series. So we're in the tail end of that series. And we also play on Cherry Hills a bit with big equipment. So Cherry Hills' theme is big boys, big toys, so it's the biggest stuff we can play with. And we just try to hammer out these giant fields as best we can. in single player mode. Alright, so we are right at 3 hours, guys. We're going to call it here. Thanks for watching. I don't know how many of you all held out for all 3 hours of this, or how many just kind of jumped in from time to time. But if you haven't checked out this map, there is a link to the map in the description. So I encourage you to check it out for yourself. We'll close out by just looking at the map again. So let's get here to where we can... Alright, so as you can see, we start by owning a fair number of fields. The map itself has 32 fields. No, 36 fields on it. And we own fields 1, 4, 2, 17, 10, 11, 16, 8, 14, 15, 13, 12. We own a lot of fields. I think when I counted these up at one point in time, we had like 12 or 13 fields of the 36. He has added, Rubber Burner has added, not Rubber Burner, Rockhound has added a large number of industries on the map. So we have all kinds of production going on. So of course we have our standard crops. He's added 5 additional crops to the map. And then we can, then we have cheese, milk, cardboard, sugar, molasses, red currants, strawberries, raspberries, pallets, additional cheese from the other dairy, sweetened condensed milk, kefir, which is kind of a soured milk product, kind of like cottage cheese, yogurt, charcoal, fire logs, sausages, and meat. So there is going to be more than enough to keep everybody busy on this map. There is some various differences from this map to other Serenity Valley maps, so that's why he split this off into its own little branch. And we start out with basically $5.3 million worth of equipment. So the only thing we kept from the original starting equipment this morning when we started the stream was the Ponzi Buffalo, or the Scorpion. And we've used that to cut some trees down to get some of our industries going, just to have something to do. So thanks for watching, and until next time, happy farming.